on today?
How much? How are you?
Nothing. Just here to answer a call. So you're not in trouble. You're not doing anything wrong.
Okay, thanks.
Just don't want you to be worried about me being here. That's all.
I can promise you I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I'm not scared. I'm not nervous.
All right. Well,
I definitely haven't done anything wrong.
All right. Well,
so I don't know why you say that. That's weird.
A lot of people get nervous when I walk up to them. That's all it is.
Okay. Sure.
Right from the opening moments, analysts pay close attention to how both tone and posture set expectations. Initial contact between civilians and authorities often determines whether an interaction stays routine or turns confrontational. Professionals reviewing encounters like this look for signals of reassurance, authority, or defensiveness. Those early seconds frequently shape the psychological atmosphere, influencing how each participant interprets the other's intentions and whether cooperation or resistance becomes a dominant pattern moving forward.
What's your name, buddy? What's your name?
Why do you need my name?
Because they are formally trespassing you from their property. You are not on their property currently.
Right.
This is saying is that going forward, you are no longer ever allowed to be on their property. Okay?
Okay.
And all I'm doing is document.
I don't need to go on their property, so we don't have to do that.
I do have to do that.
Okay. So is your body cam on?
It is.
Okay. Are you demanding my ID?
Yes.
Have I committed a crime?
You are being formally...
Have I committed a crime? What crime have I committed for you to demand my ID? I think we're going to have a problem. You probably should get somebody out here. It's not the way the trespass law works. I have not been on their property, right? I'm not going to give you my name.
At this point, experienced observers shift focus to questioning techniques. The way information is requested can be just as important as what is being requested. Studies of field encounters consistently show that wording, pacing, and phrasing strongly affect compliance rates. When communication feels conversational, people tend to respond calmly. When it feels compulsory, tension often rises. That distinction plays a major role in how interactions unfold and how they are later evaluated.
I'm not going to show you my ID. I'm in a public space, standing here. Can I get your name and badge number?
My name's Officer Burkhoff. Badge number 2390.
Okay.
I have no problem giving that to you.
I mean, is it not your policy? Is it not your policy to give at least one of those? Your department policy?
Department policy to get both of them, and
okay.
Well, then, it wouldn't matter to me either way.
I don't know why you would say that.
I don't understand why you're out here filming this business. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it.
Okay.
I said I don't understand, just like you don't understand the things that I'm saying. So, we're on the same page.
Another key factor professionals evaluate is legal framing. When terms like authority, requirement, or obligation enter conversation, they immediately change the stakes. Analysts reviewing similar incidents often note that misunderstandings about legal thresholds can quickly create friction. Even when no enforcement action occurs, perceived pressure can shift someone's mindset from cooperative to defensive. This psychological transition is frequently the turning point that determines whether a situation resolves peacefully or escalates.
It's not about being on the same page. I mean, I'm in public, right? I haven't been on their property, right? Correct?
They can trespass you without you entering their property.
I don't know if that... but I haven't committed a crime, though. I mean, whether they say this or that, this guy right here in front of you, has not committed any crimes.
I already told you that, didn't I?
I know, but you're demanding my ID. That's where we have a problem.
Yes, because I have to be able to track who we have notified that they are not allowed on the
You've notified me. How about good citizen?
No, because if they call on you...
Can I identify as good citizen?
No.
I can't?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Okay. Well, I haven't committed any crimes, and I can identify as good citizen if I want to. So, I'm in public. That's 3. I mean, what do you got? You gonna violate my rights?
away from my supervisor.
Go ahead. I asked you to get somebody out here before you started asking all these questions. Before we got here, so trying to get. Maybe we should just get educated real quick. You can't demand someone's ID for standing.
Body language now becomes just as important as dialogue. Investigators trained in behavioral observation study stance, gestures, and distance to interpret intent. Physical positioning can signal confidence, uncertainty, or escalation risk without a single word being spoken. These visual cues often provide more objective insight than verbal statements because they're harder to control consciously. That's why professional reviews almost always include frame-by-frame analysis of movement and spacing.
In public, whatever a business owner says. Do you work for them or do you work for the public?
I work for everybody.
Okay, so whose side are you on? Whose side are you on then? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of the public.
Okay, well the public hasn't committed any crimes, but you're demanding their ID. Is that not a violation of my rights?
No.
Whoa! Okay. Thank God I'm recording this.
I haven't forced you to do anything, so.
You're demanding my ID.
I haven't forced you to do anything.
But it's the verbiage. That's where you're not getting it. You're demanding it. Am I free to go or am I being detained? Am I free to go?
Did you want to talk to my supervisor?
Am I free to go or am I being detained?
Did you want to talk to my supervisor?
Can I ask a question before that? May I ask you a question? It's transparency, man. Transparency. This is your chance, man. Here it is. This is your chance to represent Knox County. Right here.
I don't work for Knox County.
Whoever, the police department in general across America, they obviously hate you for this right here. You're not being transparent. I'm trying to ask you a question, and you're being evasive. I don't have to. I'm a public citizen in the public. That's what you don't get, or you don't care. That's what you don't get, or you don't care that I'm...
At this stage, the interaction enters what experts call the clarification phase. This is when both sides attempt to define boundaries and expectations. Skilled communicators use this moment to slow things down, confirm facts, and reduce ambiguity. When handled carefully, this phase can defuse tension entirely. When handled poorly, it can reinforce misunderstandings. Analysts frequently emphasize that patience during clarification is one of the strongest predictors of a calm outcome.
Public, private citizen.
You are free to go.
No.
You are free to go.
If I'm free to go, then I'm free to stay. Am I right? Right or wrong?
Correct. You can stand right there all you want.
Exactly. Go tell them that.
I already told them that.
That I could stand right here?
Yes.
Then why are you out here trying to trespass me?
Because they don't want you on their property.
I don't care what they want.
Let me finish talking. Jeez. You keep asking me questions and you don't let me finish the answers.
You're so rude. No wonder America hates you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hanging out.
Okay. That's it?
That is it.
So you said that you asked for me.
The arrival of an additional officer changes the dynamic significantly. Multiple responders introduce a new layer of perception for everyone involved. Research on field encounters shows that backup presence can either reassure participants or heighten stress depending on prior tone. Review specialists therefore examine how roles shift when another authority figure enters. Leadership cues, speaking order, and posture often reveal who is guiding the interaction and whether coordination is effective.
Well, no, I think we've squashed that, right? You don't need my ID now, right?
I would still like to formally trespass.
Are you demanding it?
Yes.
What crime have I committed?
So hold on.
He's demanding my ID, though.
The call that we got was from the business.
Okay.
And I don't know because I just got here. Were you on their property?
I don't
Or were
answer
you here?
questions.
Not today.
Do what?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Then you're all free to leave.
Okay.
And you're free to leave.
Okay.
Right?
He already said that.
Do what?
He already said that to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you don't need me free.
Not now. I mean, and I didn't want him to, like, if I walked up the street, like, call you and say he's running or
Right.
Anything like that.
That's fine.
A second pair of eyes is always good.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, as long as you're freely moving up and down the sidewalk.
Yeah, and I can assure you I have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
right, you're free to go.
Okay, appreciate it.
Consistency becomes a central focus now. Professional reviewers compare earlier statements with later ones to see whether positions remain stable. Consistency tends to build credibility, while contradictions can raise questions even if unintentional. This evaluation isn't about choosing sides. It's about determining reliability of information. In many real cases, the final interpretation of an encounter depends less on what happened and more on whether accounts align logically from start to finish.